If you're a coach, healer, or consultant, I want to give you 3 secrets on how to create a great brand and business name for your business. Hi, I'm Pamela Bruner of Make Your Success Real and Attract Clients Online. And I've helped thousands of transformational entrepreneurs, people whose work transforms lives in the world, to make more money and serve more people as they grow and scale their businesses. First secret of creating a great business name or great branding name for your business is that you want to choose a name that falls in one of 3 categories. All of these categories are valid, but they all have different requirements for how you build them out and how you talk about them. The first category is what I'll call the strategic name. Now, with the strategic name, it's very clear. It's usually 3 or 4 words long, and it just talks about what you do. There's not a lot of poetry, there's not a lot of guessing in there, but it's very clear. So as an example, one of my businesses, Attract Clients Online, is a Facebook ad agency. That's what we do. We help you attract clients online. Super simple, strategic, straightforward. Another example, my client Debbie Silber of the Post-Betrayal Institute. When you hear those 3 words, Post-Betrayal Institute, that is an institute that helps women overcome the challenges of betrayal. You could get that just from those 3 words. So again, a very strategic name. So ask yourself, is strategic the way that I want to go? Do I want something that's super clear and I can use poetry and evocative stuff later? That's a possibility. The second category on the other end of the spectrum is what I'll call a curiosity-based name. Now, a curiosity-based name has nothing to do with the industry you're in, and it doesn't really tell people what you do. So for example, Zappos is a curiosity-based name. There's nothing in Zappos that says, this is shoes. There's nothing in business by some other colleagues of mine, which is Ember Dragon. That's a website design firm. Like, really? Ember Dragon? What does that have to do with websites? I love dragons, but really? Anyway, so you can go with a curiosity-based name like Green Tricycle. If you offer freelancing services, it doesn't mean anything, but it's a curiosity-based name. It can be really good for installing a sort of brand association if it is on brand for you to have that kind of creative, out there sort of name. In the middle of those 2 categories is what I'll call the evocative name. This is one that's a little bit more specific and strategic, but still has a little bit of poetry in it. So as an example, the other part of my business, Make Your Success Real, has this promise, it has this dream in there of making your success real. So 4 words, a little bit more poetry in it. Another example, one of my clients, Brad Powell of Awesome Video Makers. So that's got a lot of juice and jazz in the name, and yet at the same time, there's definitely an indication of what he's doing. So I'm curious, which category do you think is right for you? Now, along with those 3 categories, second secret, be careful not to make any of the mistakes. So one of the mistakes is do not brand to your modality unless it's well known. So don't brand to EFT tapping, don't brand to quantum touch. Unfortunately, those modalities are not yet mainstream enough that you want to put them in your brand name. If you can certainly put chiropractic or massage or dentistry or cardiology or something like that. You put that in a brand name and people kind of know what that is. They've heard of it. That's cool. Also be very careful about misspellings. It's an easy trick to say, well, I can get the URL if I misspell this word. The thing is, if your competitor didn't misspell it, every time you say your URL, like on a podcast or when people hear a video of yours, you're sending people to your competitor. Be very careful about misspellings, and I definitely try to avoid them. All right, third secret, tips for buying your URL. So if you're looking at your brand name going, I want this brand name, I've checked it out, it's not trademarked, but somebody else owns the URL. What do I do? You can monkey around with the URL name, but keep your business name. So for example, you might add your on the front of it. So if I wanted to do something like freelance business building, and freelance business building is gone, you might say yourfreelancebusinessbuilder.com. Or you might put coach, coaching, or healing at the end of it. So freelancebusinessbuildingcoach.com, just as an example. So monkey around with that. I don't love adding LLC to the end. Like, that's one way to do it, but that seems really corporate to me, and most of us in the transformational space, we're just not that corporate. All right, so I want you to click the link below if you want more of these tips, and then reach out and let me know which one of these three different kinds of brand or business names did you go with. Can't wait to see you on the other side. Click the link below.